You are listening to the Joe on Joe podcast, the only podcast where Joe talks about Joe. And now, your host, Joe Slepsky.
Welcome back to Joe on Joe. I'm your host, Joe Slepsky. And sitting next to me is the one, the only, the oft-requested, never duplicated, my wife,
Your wife.
Rebekah Walendzak Slepsky.
Oh boy, you went with the middle name.
Went with the middle name. Give it up,
Do you
everybody.
want my mother's maiden name too? Get a little social security number?
Rebekah Walendzak.
Dude, what are you
Walendzak
doing?
Slepsky. What?
I finally have good credit.
Her number is 653.
You are a bad person.
The Tony Randall of Joe on Joe joins me this week.
That's me.
I'm really happy to have her because today's episode is called Lasers in the Night. Exchanging gunfire. Lovers at first sight. Written by the one and only Marv Wolfman. Now,
oh my God, Marv, how's he doing these days?
Well, he's doing fabulous, actually. He's having a bit of a renaissance. In case you don't know, Marv Wolfman is an amazing comic book writer.
Oh, really?
He wrote, some of the best comic books of my generation. He wrote
so
Crisis.
he's really old.
Yeah, he's older. I know him personally. Thanks for making fun of him.
No, I'm calling us old. Us old.
That is actually true.
Oh my God,
We're totally
don't you know
old.
comedy?
Yeah, no, Marv's great. He's actually, he's been doing a ton of convention stuff. I know him a little bit through Golden Apple Comics.
Wonderful comic books.
Yeah, I mean, he is, he wrote, his most well-known work is, well, it's actually one of two things. So his biggest work is Crisis on Infinite Earths. Ooh. He wrote the story, and George Perez illustrated it, that redefined the DC universe in the mid-'80s.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's huge. It's an epic story. However, his probably most well-known and well-loved work is his work on the new Teen Titans.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a lot of characters that you're going to be seeing in the next couple of years. People like Cyborg. Oh. You see them now. They're on the Teen Titans show and Young Justice. That all came from a lot of the work that he did with Cyborg, Starfire, Changeling / Beast Boy. These are all Marv Wolfman creations.
Wow, good job, Marv.
Yeah, and Marv did a ton of stuff on, he worked on Spider-Man, he did a ton of stuff at Marvel and DC. Super, super, super talented writer, and he wrote today's episode.
Oh, congratulations, Marv. I'm looking forward to reading it. Watching it. I just took drugs.
Whatever it takes to make Rebekah Walendzak happy. Now, Rebekah, you are you're an instructor, you're a riding instructor out here in California.
Sounds like you said riding, like a
You're a horseback riding instructor.
Equestrian.
You're an equestrian instructress. At the Second City Comedy School. Is that true?
The Training Center.
The Training Center.
I am. I teach sketch comedy.
Tell me a little bit about that. What do you teach?
I teach sketch comedy. I teach intro to sketch comedy, which is people who've always thought they were funny and wanted to write, but always put something else ahead of it and never got to it. And so I developed a class in Hollywood for that. And we really take our time and we go through formatting and learning what your voice is and learning a monologue and dialogue and that kind of stuff. And then when they finish that, they're able to take, I have a trio of classes that I created in Hollywood, which is writing bold characters, which is an exercise in classic ways to develop comic characters, but also a whole bunch of different fun ways that I've come up with, like what's their birth order and their family and their siblings, astrology, all sorts of other things. I also teach killer comedy structures, which is basic sketch comedy to help generate scenes, and social and political satire, which what is going on government right now
these days?
You don't even have to write satire now. You just have to watch it.
You just have to turn on the news. That's all awesome. And what's really cool is that if you're in the LA area, you can certainly take one of these classes in person and meet my wife.
They start October, like the week of October 24th.
Awesome.
New term.
That's right around the corner. Or if you're not in LA, which hopefully a lot of my listeners are all over the world.
Yeah.
You can take a lot of these classes online.
Yeah, you can take writing 1, writing 2. There's a writing 3 that a friend of mine teaches. I also teach teen sketch. So if you've got a kid who might want to
Is that writing only about teenagers?
It's not writing about teenagers. It's writing teenagers writing.
All right, then I'm out.
Oh boy. And then also I do from time to time I'll do boot camps Can make you feel like boot camp. It's military, G.I. Joe-ish.
Oh, that's fun.
Sure.
That's
but it's
fun.
it's a boot camp on like fish out of water scenes, and then I eventually we'll just do different types of comedy scenes that I'll do like a 4-week boot camp on.
So if you're interested in going online, you can find your classes at?
Yeah, you can find the classes at secondcity.com. And if you're looking for the online classes, you then go into adult classes and then online classes, and you're able to look through those. And there's a bunch of them, so just kind of scroll through. And then if you want to take them in person here in Hollywood, when you go to secondcity.com, then hit the Hollywood branch, and then you can look at adult classes, and then go to writing. And then you can come see me.
And you're also an actress. You have an IMDb page.
I do. I do. So here's the plan, guys. Here's the plan. Check it out, people. So apparently in Hollywood, if you want to get an agent and all that kind of stuff, they look at your IMDb page, and you got to have a lot of hits. And you could be as good as anything, but if you don't have hits, they don't want you. So
Interesting.
Joe on Joe's.
So check out Rebekah Walendzak.
There's nothing to see on it.
Yeah, I have an IMDb page too.
Hit both of ours. And we'll just see our rankings go sky high.
Oh, my
and
God.
And then
They'd be
if somebody
beating on
wants
our
to
door.
hire me, then they'll be like, oh, my God, she must be so underground that she doesn't put anything on her page, but people still love her.
So this week, we're going to do Lasers in the Night, which is a romantic little story.
Oh, my God, I'm not going to be
So
able to
maybe
keep
I'm
my
going to
hands
hold
off you.
your hand throughout the show. And thank you, listeners. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Joe on Joe Pod. And you can also find me on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, give me a like. I love it. I need to get more likes on the page. Spread the good word of Joe.
I am at Real Rebek, and Rebecca's with a K, no C.
And real is with it, REAL.
For reals.
For reals. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate your listening. And let's go to Lasers in the Night. Rebekah Walendzak joins me every week on Joe for love, because she loves G.I. Joe, not because she's married.
Right, exactly. It's
Nuts,
only because of the
nothing to
cartoon.
do.
It has nothing to do with you. I only married you because I saw your collection of G.I. Joe DVDs and toys,
what you don't
collectibles.
Know, what you don't know is right before you met me, I sold all my play sets and
who'd you
vehicles.
sell that person
Or were
to?
we together? No, we weren't together. No,
You
yeah.
sold some G.I. Joe stuff with me.
Was it all those packages? Was that? So wait a minute, you made me sell my G.I.
I'm
Joe
an asshole.
collection.
I'm an asshole.
I can't remember when I did that.
Another reason to hate me.
Maybe it was right when you moved in.
You're making room for me.
Yeah, making room for you by selling all my G.I. Joe toys. I kept all my figures though.
I've kept my girlish figure too.
Oh my goodness. So we got Lasers in the Night.
Marv Wolfman.
And it opens with a nice shot of the moon, which actually comes into play a little later. Normally, like your opening shot's just an opening shot, but it comes into play a little later.
Oh boy.
We're in a college lecture hall.
Oh my God, that's like Barb from.
It's Stranger Things
Stranger
Barb.
Things.
It's totally Stranger Things Barb, and she's.
There. 2 to 6.
This is the paper chase. She's a studious-looking professor.
Young
Okay,
hunks.
Barb, their name's Cindy, but we're going to call her Barb. Barb is, I believe what the term is, man crazy.
A little bit.
Nothing.
Little man crazy?
Nothing.
Ooh, there's
Nothing.
tonight a
You're
G.I. Joe
candy striper, you
martial
run
arts
charity
exhibit.
fairs, You even
Yeah.
teach karate to kids. Come on, the full moon's out. The lover's moon. Are you gonna waste? Sandy, look at
She's
this.
Lover's moon.
super boy crazy.
She must be ovulating.
I think it
Maybe
might
she's
be.
in the second week of her ovulation. The progesterone has come in. I don't
She's
know how
going hunk hunting. I think that Sandy is a little. She's a little too into it. You know what I mean? I think she might be hiding something. She's a little too into it. I think she might be.
Are you foreshadowing?
I know.
Do you know what happens?
No, I do, but nothing crazy with Sandy, the Barb-looking friend. So the main character roommate, she goes to see.
Of course, the tall, skinny, blonde one. Screw you.
I believe her name is Amber. She goes to see Quick Kick. Now, Quick Kick, I don't know if you remember this, Rebecca.
Oh my God, she's losing her mind.
Quick Kick is the perennially shirtless G.I. Joe
Yeah,
Kung
he
Fu
is.
karate master.
Oh my God.
He originally was
He just threw a bitch down.
he was a Hollywood stuntman who went
Ooh,
to
she just got him. Ooh.
he joined the Joes when he was going up to the Arctic to shoot a Fudgies ice cream commercial, and his director and producer left him there.
Wow. Oh, see, he just did a bait and switch.
He totally did. So
And now she's crawling on her hands and knees.
yeah, and he's helped. So she decided to help him with the karate demonstration,
My kind of girl.
and he proceeded to throw her around like a rag doll. But she held her own though.
Oh, the 80s.
Oh, the 80s. She held her own though. No, she was down for it.
Her name's
Yeah.
Amber.
So Quick Kick's very interested in Amber. So he tracks her down after the show in order to, kind of make his Quick Kick moves. Now, would you have been swayed by a shirtless Asian gentleman with Chinese throwing stars on his chest?
I like the throwing stars. I like that he's an Asian gentleman, but you beat me up. I say go F yourself.
But you decided to join
Oh my God,
him.
look at that guy.
There's a serious breakdance going on.
He's breakdancing. He's a B-boy.
Well, we're getting a nice montage of all their romantic dates. Look at that.
Oh,
For the
so
first
we're-
time, Quick Kick has a shirt. He's in
So
a
we're
tuxedo.
now seeing wow. We're seeing all of them. Oh, now they like
Yeah.
baseball.
We're getting a nice time.
Baseball.
We're going to get a nice time skip here.
That's wow. Look at that.
It's very reminiscent of if you've ever seen the movie Viva Las Vegas, where Elvis and what's her name, Thumper,
Anne Murray?
and Margaret,
Margaret
Anne
and
Murray, with Elvis and Anne Margaret go on.
Oh my God, they're making out.
In one day, they go on the most ridiculous number of dates around Las Vegas. They go on helicopter rides and boat trips, and it's great. So now, these two
See
are.
how he's kind of massaging her
I
and
don't-
playing with her hair?
I don't know what you're talking about. You
It
see-
just seems like he's romantic and likes to massage a little bit.
You're right, because they have not yet put a ring on it. Wait till he puts a G.I. Joe dog tag on it, and all of a sudden the romance goes away. Amber wants to join the G.I. Joe team, Rebecca.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Now, what about you? Would you want to join the G.I. Joe team?
No.
But what if you were way into, like, protecting freedom and doing kung fu, and it turns out I was a secret member of the Joe Squad? You wouldn't want to join my team? Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Gung Ho
He
just punched
a snake in the face.
Wow, that's amazing. So we cut to Cobra Island, and Gung Ho is being chased. So he was a Joe spy. I don't know about the word spy because he's still dressed fully in his G.I. Joe fatigues.
Yeah, I think he's...
Yeah. I don't know if it's a spy.
He's not a very good spy.
It's just kind of an infiltrator. But, he was captured.
He's a flamboyant spy.
He's spying on the village people. So the Baroness and Cobra Commander, they see that Gung Ho has been captured, and Cobra Commander tells her that the Baroness has a job to do. So she's got to go get her hands on a device. They keep showing the moon, by the way. The lover's moon, as Barb liked to put it in the beginning of the show. We've got a host of dragonflies descending on a facility that's completely on fire. Lady J takes the lead, and she hears someone calling her name.
Scarlet? Is that
Okay.
you?
Real
Kind
quick.
of sounds like it's a fake voice.
It does. Oh. It's someone just kung fu'd her from the shadows. Bazooka uses a actual bazooka to move fiery timbers
Right.
without the risk of actually it
He's a
exploding
less
in the fire.
smart military Freddie Mercury.
He's absolutely that. So they escape. It's Duke, it's Scarlet, Bazooka. They escape with Lady J.
Scarlet is the red, yeah?
Yeah.
God, she
And
still has her
and
leotard on.
That's Duke.
Hey there, Duke.
Well, that's their outfit. They're not going to change. I mean,
I'm
they only
saying,
have one
I'm
look,
just-
and that's what they
it's,
look
you know,
like.
it's
That's
still a
what they do.
leotard,
And it's a good look.
trying to-
And it's a
trying to
delicious look.
Fight for freedom in your
Wherever
leotard
there's
while you're trying to
leotard trouble,
take out your
she
camel.
fights freedom through camel toe. That's what she does. So Quick Kick shows up with some roses to
How
help.
dare he show up with his shirt off?
He only wears a shirt off. So
Well,
if
he's now wants to be engaged. He should have his clothes on.
no, that's not how it works. He has a look. He's not going to let a woman change him.
Oh.
So he just hinted that Amber wants to get enlistment papers from Quick Kick.
So there's a very female person dressed in brown that I'm going to say is Amber.
I think that would be a good guess. And she is breaking into the facility through an air duct, which later on in a second they're about to refer to it as like a tunnel.
She's
Here you go.
like-
Wait. Tunnel 13, which means that implies they know it's a tunnel and they've got enough tunnels
That there's 13
that
of
they've
them, at
numbered
least.
them.
She's in navy blue, thank God. Because she was looking like sexy poop for a second.
Oh, it looks like a female Snake Eyes. And Duke, so
Oh,
they
no.
capture her, and Duke pulls her mask
no.
off, and oh my gosh, it's Amber,
Amber.
breaking into the Joe headquarters. And we go in a commercial with the sound of Quick's heartbreaking. Today's file card feature is on the G.I. Joe Ranger, codename Stalker. His file name is Lonzo R. Wilkinson, and his primary military specialty is the infantry. Secondary specialty is the medic and interpreter. Birthplace, Detroit, Michigan. And he's a grade SP5. Lonzo Wilkinson grew up on the mean streets of Detroit, and as a teenager became firmly entrenched in its gang scene. He rose to the ranks of his gang, eventually becoming its warlord. Years later, after losing 2 brothers to the lifestyle, Lonzo gave up on the gang life and enlisted in the Army. There, he graduated top of the class, basic combat training, intelligence school, U.S. Army Language School, and Ranger School. In his first tour of duty, he was a member of a long-range recon patrol in Southeast Asia, which included Snake Eyes and the man who would later become Storm Shadow. The 3 of them barely escaped an ambush while exiting the lowland when Stalker, as Lonzo would later become known, ordered Storm Shadow to leave an injured Snake Eyes behind. Thankfully, the young soldier disobeyed and retrieved his fallen friend, narrowly avoiding enemy fire in the process. Despite the fact that Snake Eyes made it out alive, Stalker never forgave himself and silently vowed to someday make it up to him. When Clayton Hawk Abernathy was forming the G.I. Joe Task Force, one of the first soldiers he contacted was Stalker, whom he commissioned to help put together the team. Snake Eyes immediately came to mind and was at the top of Stalker's short list of potential Joes. He and Hawk tracked the reclusive soldier to his retreat in the High Sierras and convinced him to join the team. Stalker became perhaps one of the most dependable, valiant, and loyal of all the Joes over his years of service with them. They say about Stalker, he functions well under high-stress situations. He's intelligent, perceptive, moves like some sort of jungle cat, silent, fast, strong. I love Stalker. I feel like Larry Hama was a huge fan of Stalker because he gave him a lot to do. Just tying him in with Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, which were obviously like the 2 most popular Joes of all time, tying him into their origins did a huge favor to Stalker's character because then he was always going to be around, always going to be helping out Scarlet. They also gave him a family in the comics too, which was very rare for the Joes to show any like outside marital family issues. He had a great look with the green beret and the full camouflage body outfit. Stalker is definitely awesome. He's definitely in the top 10. I'd throw Stalker in the top 10 Joes of all time easily said and done. So here's to you, Lonzo R. Wilkinson. We salute you.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
So what if you're at Second City offices and someone's breaking in there and they unmask it and it's me? Would your heart break?
I'd be like, babe, come here, give me a kiss.
But I was breaking in to steal the Second City secrets.
The secret of it's
The
just yes
secrets-
and. That's
yeah,
the secret.
well, that's enough to steal.
Quick kick. Give her the nickel toy.
I have no answer to it.
Boss.
So
Then hurry back.
once
We
they
got
realize
trouble.
that it's Quick Kick's
Gung Ho
girlfriend,
missed his last 2
they're
check-ins.
for a high-tech military organization.
They're letting
They're
her.
all very cool about letting
yeah,
her
it's
go.
okay.
She broke into their high-tech
They're like,
facility.
nah, bitches be crazy.
Yeah, you
We
know,
change the
cray
security
cray.
code every day.
Now listen to this.
Tonight's code is 1069.
Okay.
That should cut down on uninvited guests.
Like me, quick kick.
She broke in,
Amber, wait.
and now we give a code.
There's some nameless lady who I have no idea who that woman is. She's changing some of the codes, security codes on Sky Strikers, right?
She's like Melissa. I never get her last name. She was the mom.
Oh, yes. Yeah. She was in Red State.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the town.
She won an Oscar.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
So Quick Kick was giving Amber the tour, and now that she accidentally found her way into Duke's briefing room. So basically what's happening is Amber keeps stumbling into all these top secrets, right? Earlier, the lady not only told her that they change the security codes every night, but she then literally said, today's code is...
I know.
And it's like,
I know.
Okay, it's enough info just to say you change it.
Yeah.
You planned an attack without
So now
informing me?
Destro is just finding out that Cobra Commander has a plan hatched.
Madman up to now.
And Destro's not happy about it. He likes to have his fingers in the pie, so to speak.
Fingers in the. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Doc, playing the part of resident scientist expert, as he often does in these episodes.
Sorry, thought you were still in the map room. Didn't know you were here.
Another example
Trust that girl.
of
Come on,
Amber
Amber.
finding
I'll
her
take you
way
back to
into
your
a
sorority
briefing
now.
room. So now we've got at least 3 instances. So I think Amber might be a spy
You
for
think there's something going on with
Cobra.
that?
I think we're supposed to think that.
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah. Lady J, by the way, still having a little throat issues. She's not sounding right. And she's always got that raspy sound anyway. So she's not feeling very good from her accident earlier. So what could be happening?
I don't.
Now back at Cobra headquarters, he gets a message from their spy. He gets the security code that the spy learned by the airplane.
Oh, no.
So who could it
That
be?
Melissa Leo
Melissa
gave.
Leo.
Agreement specifies that I supply all
Who's this?
your weapons.
This is Destro.
Oh, boy.
And he's the weapons supplier. So when he says our agreement is that I provide all your weaponry, that's what he's upset about, because he's like, you're doing a plan without my weaponry. I'm not getting paid for this. That looks like it's Zap, and he tells Breaker.
Oh, my God. That guy's head is so small on his body.
Scramble the Sky Strikers.
He also sits in a chair with a backpack on all the time. It's pretty funny. So Cobra Rattlers are attacking the Joe team, and all the Sky Strikers have to scramble
Was he just
to get up in
doing
the air.
the Steve Martin, excuse me?
He totally did. Quick Kick is because he's a movie star, comes from Hollywood. So he very often quotes.
Is he a wild and crazy guy?
Yeah. He very often quotes. Earlier, they quoted some movies, he and Amber, which is one of the things they had in common, which is why their love blossomed so quickly.
Got it.
All the Sky Strikers have been blown up except Lady J's. She was able to get up in the air.
Yeah, that voice
But
is
now,
bad.
yeah, her voice is going. She just got hit, and she's telling Breaker her plane's going to crash. She just died. Lady J just died.
But you gave it to me. You said there's something wrong with her voice, so now she's faking it. And
Maybe
she's,
not. I don't know.
You totally gave it away. You're the worst.
Maybe Amber. Maybe it's Amber's. Yeah, see, Duke doesn't trust Quick Kick.
Lady J's Sky
He's
Striker
very
went
upset.
down.
Quick Kick.
We may have lost her.
So he's giving a briefing. There's who do we got there? We got Shipwreck, Spirit was there, Dusty, Mutt, Ace,
We had a visitor tonight
Flash,
who overheard our
Looks
defense
like a
Covergirl,
and saw
Teenage
where the
Mutant
guidance system was
Barbecue, Airborne, Snake
Quick.
Eyes.
Spy is Amber.
Oh man,
Want her here now.
Duke just put it on Front Street.
Like Mae West said, when women go wrong, men go right after them.
I'm going to punch you in your stupid face. I'm going to punch it. I'm going to talk to Marv about this episode.
You don't like Quick Kick's quoting? Oh, roadblocks in the
Oh, my
room.
God. Well-
Yeah. So basically, they realize that she's a spy, and who do they send after her? Just her
She's
boyfriend.
There's a lot of half-naked ladies.
She's in a college women's dorm. There's Barb.
Barb.
You wouldn't have a brother with shoulders like
Listen.
yours, would you?
No, a sister.
And I think Barb might be into
Barb
that.
would be into the
See,
sister.
I think Barb
Yeah,
would totally
yeah.
be into
Is her
that.
hair short?
Amber's
Yeah.
would be the only neat
I think
bed.
Barb would totally
How
be into that.
embarrassing.
So Amber's not at her dorm room.
Look at that answer machine phone.
I
That
know.
is modern
That is
tech.
modern. Barb's very happy about things. She's very excited here. And there's a message.
I'm heading for Snake Island. If Quick Kick shows up, don't let him know where I've gone. I'm afraid the Joes think I'm a Cobra spy.
Oh.
So Amber knows that the Joes think she's a Cobra spy, and she has to prove that she's not. So a college student with no formal military training decides to break into Cobra
I'm going to talk to
Island.
Marv and be like, why are you writing a woman who's so stupid, Marv?
No, but she's so strong, though. What, are you kidding me?
I don't care if she's strong. She's a strong idiot.
But she's semi-successful.
Marv.
She's breaking in.
That's uncomfortable.
She already showed us that she can break into the Joe headquarters. A Quick Kick, because he's a fool for love, is going to have to track her down and rescue
thank
her.
God she doesn't have any pants on.
No, why? You don't have pants when you go scuba diving.
Apparently you don't.
No, you don't. If Cobra Commander was scuba diving, he wouldn't have pants
I don't
either.
think that's true.
So Cobra Commander's got a laser, and look what he's going to use. Well, he's pointing it at the moon.
Intruder, seize her.
They just spotted our friend Amber, and she gets caught by some Crimson Guardsmen.
You.
Ooh, and there's Lady J.
Me? What are you doing
Lady
here?
J's there.
I belong here.
Oh, no. Lady J flipped.
For Cobra.
Lady J works for Cobra. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what to do till we get back from the commercial.
Get your hands off me, Joe.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe!
It's a Cobra attack! Get the G.I. Joe hovercraft! Get the new Joes aboard!
G.I. Joe hovercraft holds 9 Joes. It's the big new way to bring the Joe team into action, and it floats on water.
Release depth charges! Yo, Joe! Chase that Cobra! Way to go, Joe!
G.I. Joe hovercraft comes with driver, other figures, and equipment sold separately from Hasbro. into G.I. Joe.
Seriously, Rebekah, get off me.
I can't help
We
it.
gotta
You're real
record.
handsome. You're so cute.
You're a Cobra agent? I am.
So it turns out Lady J is a Cobra agent,
Oh,
but no,
here we
she's
come.
not Lady J.
Ooh. Oh, snap.
Because the Joes thought
The
you were
Baroness
the
has
spy.
been Lady
They
J
never
the
saw
whole
me
time.
steal
Here
their
it comes. I'm going to rip off my face, and you're going to see who I am, really.
Oh, my goodness.
George W. Bush.
Oh, my God. I'm going to rip off my face and show you that I'm really Rue McClanahan.
Oh, thank God she's not dead.
She's not dead. She went into deep cover as me. So the Joes are on their way to Cobra
What a
Island.
dick.
Well, he's a Crimson Guardsman. Crimson Guardsmen are dicks.
I mean, there
And
she is.
There's Lady J and our man Gung Ho.
Wow, he is. Wow, he is. I've seen him in some parades.
Cobra Commander's about to do something terrible.
Let's just put it this way.
I've seen it many parades.
Gung Ho cannot stop the music, can he?
No,
No, he isn't even trying to stop the music.
he doesn't use an umbrella when it's raining men.
No. Hallelujah. So what's cool is what's a little bit of great writing here by Mr. Marv Wolfman is neither of them recognize her because they wouldn't know her because they've never met her. So he makes a point of saying that to reinforce to us that, yeah, of course they don't know who she is. Like, because Marv.
Are you making up for it because I didn't like how he made her give all of her
no.
secrets over voicemail?
No. It's because Marv's paying attention. So Cobra Commander is using a laser to carve the moon. He's calling it V-Day.
Venereal Day. Power of Cobra.
Quick Kicks landed on Cobra Island. He finds a perfectly placed giant ladder. Destro's upset.
Man.
Look at
He's cutting the cheese.
He's etching his face into the moon.
Oh, boy. Destro's face or Cobra's
Cobra
face?
Commander's hood, like his hooded face.
So weird. So weird.
Quick Kick just knocked two dudes like 2 or 3 stories off a rocky ledge. Like that, he just killed those dudes. That's awesome. And also, I want to go on record. Animation in this episode is pretty good. There's some really cool angles. The electric lash whips that these guys got looked really good. And they're just they just tied them all up. He just quoted the A-Team.
Wow.
Quick Kicks quoting the A-Team. He's kicking everyone's butt. He picks up.
That was this was after the A-Team?
Yeah.
Or at the same time?
Yeah. A-Team was like 83. So the A-Team would have been on for a year or two.
All right, you got me.
He's
you
shimming.
dirty
He's
rat.
shimming.
Yeah,
oh,
you dirty
I'm gonna
rat.
Kill
You
myself.
killed
I'm gonna
my
kill
brother.
myself.
That's the old Mickey Dolenz used to do that impersonation all the time on the Monkeys.
Well, he's cute though.
Yeah. Okay. Cobra Commander has straight up carved himself into the moon.
I'm gonna say it looks like a hood, but not a Cobra hood.
Well, yeah. Of course
It's,
it does. It's Cobra. I mean,
Awkward.
yeah, it's not pointy though.
Cosmic Graffiti.
I
That's
love
our
it.
band's name. Cosmic Graffiti.
Destro is so upset that Cobra wasted their resources.
Is she doing
on this.
yoga?
She is. She is doing yoga. She is just chilling. It's the old trick of like, I'm gonna sucker that guard in the room while my friends are hanging from the ceiling. Gung Ho pops him one, and they're making their break for it.
Yeah, they are. Wow.
Real quick, it's some serious talent Cobra Commander just displayed though. If you think about it, like we've seen ice carvers. He just carved the moon.
I mean, it's made out of blue cheese. It probably just carves really easily.
Yeah. Oh, so look at that. Amber's in love with Quick Kick. Like that's a great shot right there with everyone's in cool action poses. And they start punching people, kicking people. He turns on the lightsaber sword.
3 guys this time.
3
he
guys.
kicks.
Listen, he's a.
And it was quick.
I see what you did.
He likes
there.
to drink milk with strawberry powder.
Okay, now you've gone too far. You've gone too far. And look at all the wind. Look at the wind blowing. His like it looks really good. There's Cobra Commander's made his escape on a fang, and the wind's just blowing his mask every way. It's great. Quick Kick and Amber are following in a dragonfly.
I love their interracial love, though. I love that a lot.
Oh, totally.
We didn't see a lot of that
This
back
show's-
then.
No, we didn't. The show's diverse, man.
With the others.
And the good news is both of them have flesh out, so that's good.
Yes, exactly. I mean, technically, Quick Kick's more naked than she is.
Yeah,
Let's
he
be
is.
real. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my gosh. Because you never let a karate expert fly your helicopter, Quick Kick just got shot down.
Why would you? They can't be multi.
Well,
That's
I mean, he can, but he's not
I
as
just
good.
feel
He's
like
not
you're
super
really
great.
I feel like you're judging. That's
Well,
a
yeah,
prejudice.
he
That's
just
a prejudice
it's an
towards karate.
expensive- That came out of my taxes, not Donald Trump's taxes. Because
No,
he never
apparently
paid 'em,
not. No,
but my
none,
taxes. Yeah. Oh, okay. There's snakes. Apparently, all the snakes that Gung Ho didn't punch earlier.
That's what you got to face when you're in G.I. Joe. Snakes.
Uh-huh.
Going up your bare legs.
No, but get it? Snakes, Cobra snakes.
Oh.
That was a pun right up your alley. That was a worthy of a quick kick pun. Yeah.
I'm the worst. Oh, my God. She
Wow.
just got
Amber's,
pregnant.
Amber's getting into it. And they're getting attacked. The fangs are just keep circling and they keep attacking him. But here comes some Sky Strikers. They're going to save the day.
Just in time.
Duke has eyebrows like you. They're blonde. You could barely
You know what's funny,
tell.
though? Duke, as of this moment, Duke doesn't know that she's not the traitor.
Right.
Their men. Sorry we pegged you for a Cobra spy, Amber.
Now he does. Duke's finally apologizing. Even though, you know what? Good for her. She admits that, you know, she was a little bit of a, you know what she was? I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
She was totally I Love Lucy. Well-meaning, but I want to help Ricky, and then she causes some trouble.
I would say Lucy's funny.
Well,
at least if she does something silly, she could be funny.
Right.
Get some laughs out of it.
You know. But all the laughs you get from Quick Kick. And
Kind of looks like she has a huge gap in her teeth. I'm going to kill myself.
Look, she's quoting movies, too.
They put a smiley face on the moon.
They did. They totally put
funny.
a smiley face
No,
on
but
the
it was just that moon cola sign. What is that now?
I don't know.
Is it like a
the
snake?
non-Cobra
Is it like
Commander moon looks really creepy.
Is it like it kind of looks like a velociraptor face.
It does. The non-Cobra Commander moon looks creepier than the Cobra Commander moon. Rebekah Walendzak, thank you for joining me this week on Joe and Joe. What did you think of the romance? What did you think of the passion that Quick Kick and Amber had?
As soon as this is over, I'm throwing you on the bed.
Are you going to write a fanfic / fiction about Barb and Quick Kick's sister?
If that means go to the bathroom, sure.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's where all the best writing gets done. So thank you, Rebekah Walendzak. I love you very much. And thanks for listening to Joe on Joe. Now you Joe. And Joeing is half the battle.